Good morning. Finally getting around to starting Rachel Roxy Creations' next page challenge, basically. I think that's the best way to... Hang on, let me just... Right. Sorry, just clearing the decks a bit. Yeah, we had to do a printed... Well, we were asked to do a printed image. I managed to get this one through my inkjet printer. And what it is this stuff. X-Cut adhesive fabric sheets. It kind of went through all right. It didn't break the printer, which was really good. I put it on best. I wouldn't say it's come out the best colours, but it's not too bad. It's fine. It's what I'm going to go with. So I've just cut a piece of fabric from this piece that I was gifted very recently. I did a video yesterday, actually. Right. I'm having the week from hell. Looking after a friend's dog and it's driving me nuts. He doesn't stop barking. So anyway, my daughter's just took him out for an hour. I said, right, give me an hour, please. I need to get this filming done. So I'm going sort of wintry, but just these colours go so well with that. But yeah, the colours haven't come out brilliant, and I've got brand new cartridges in the machine, so I know it's not the printer's fault. Yeah, I picked out this selvage. I was thinking that kind of looked like holly. Well, it is holly, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, I'll be honest with you. I'm just panicking like I've got an hour. Quick. Yeah, somebody commented that they couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. Honestly, if I've got something important to say or to pass on to you, I lift my head up and talk directly to the phone. But if I haven't, then please, it's just mumbling. Okay, do not worry. Like I say, if I've got anything important, you'll hear it. Don't worry. So again, this is a lovely piece of net curtain, which again came in that very nice surprise box of goodies. So, and I thought it would look good as snowflakes. I've got my silks ribbons here, and I bought some new ones recently. So I don't know. We'll see what we need to use. Get the needles out. Yeah, right. And calm, calm, calm. Let's just chill out. Okay, that's the right side of that one. So, thinking that'll look quite nice under there. We can trim that up in a bit. This is self-adhesive, so I need to kind of get in my mind what I want to do before I stick that down. Maybe just a piece of this will look quite nice. Up there. Yeah, it's yeah, I just haven't had time. Well, he won't stop barking. He's a typical Dachshund. I mean, it is their breed. Unfortunately, they were used for sort of going down animal rat holes, foxholes, that kind of thing, and their breed is to bark really loudly, and boy does he bark loudly, because that's how the hunters knew where they were, and then they used to dig down and get whatever animal it was that the dog had trapped. Horrible, but you know, there it is. So I've got a really nice bit of, it's going to have to go up there, I think. Yeah, so it's his breed and there's nothing you can do about it. He goes home Sunday. Thank God. Oh, thank heavens. It was just a spur of the moment thing. Her husband booked a holiday, and of course she couldn't find anybody to have him. And the other thing is he doesn't like cats, so I've had to keep him and Mackerel separated all week. Mackerel lover has been sort of, I mean, luckily she is more or less a house cat. She don't go out very often at all. So I've had to put the stair gate up to separate them so he doesn't go upstairs. She's quite happy. She's been sleeping on my bed. I've been sleeping downstairs with the dog. Because separation anxiety, big style. He is only 10 months old. But yeah, Gordon Bennett, never again, I can tell you. Never again. So, yes, it's been a week. God, I'm so tired. Okay, I kind of like that, actually. Simple. Need something else. There's another piece of lovely lace that was given in that box as well. I put a little bit of that up there. Let's cut that big chunky bit off. Yeah, I've got so many videos I want to do, but as I say, this was an emergency thing, and I thought, you know, if you can't help a friend out in emergency, what sort of a friend are you? So, yeah, but she asks next time, it's going to be, no, sorry, mate. I'll have to put that over the top of there, actually. I don't want to, this is lovely down here, I don't want to cover that up. I kind of like that. It's simple, and I think I'll just do some stitching down here. Yeah, I think so. Right, okay. So I think, now then, don't know if the adhesive is going to be, it's fairly sticky. What I'm going to do is put a bit of Fabri-Tac on the back as well, because I want it to hold that net down at the same time. If I can get the lid off, of course. So I hope you're all good. Anyway, sorry, I've been rambling on about my week. I hope you've had a good one so far. Yes, a couple of new subscribers. Thank you very much. You are more than welcome here. I got a lot of stitching videos. As I said, I've got so much I want to do. It's just blooming time, fitting it in between work and family, and you know, it's you know, you know. I know you know. Right, let's hold you there. Let's get you out of the way for a minute. Right, push that down hard, and hopefully it'll sink through. Meanwhile, let's pick out some colours. I really like what Rachel's sister's done, Sarah. She couched down seam binding around the edge of her image, and I'm thinking not couching, but just doing some silk ribbon stitches around. I was thinking blue, but I'm not sure blue's the right colour. I need a pale. Sorry, they're all getting in a mess. I need to redo them. These are the new ones. Let's see what we... I just chose a random pack. So that might be quite a nice blue, actually. Yeah, I need to sort through these and put them properly on little bobbins. I don't know how many... Is it 2 meters pieces? It's quite long. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be tonight's little job while I'm dog sitting, because I can't do nothing. I was sat trying to sew last night, and then he sneaks up on me and nicks all the stuff off the tray, and I'm like, please leave me alone. I'm just not used to it. I mean, it's as simple as, really. No, because the cat kind of does her own thing, and I kind of do my own thing, so... Right, okay, so you guys can sit there. That kind of go on straight? Yeah, kind of. I don't know what to do about those now. Oh, do that there. Still stitch. I want to follow that stitch line there. I think that's what I want to do, because now I've got this. Doesn't really matter which way that goes actually, which is quite handy. So maybe we'll put that there. Maybe we'll cut a slightly bigger bit. Yeah, and then this afternoon they're having a Halloween thing at a local park, and of course my granddaughter wants me to go to that, so I'm like, okay, all right, family first. Bring that right across there. So yes, as for the volume, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, it is what it is, and as I said, if I've got something really important to tell you, I will speak up. So I'm sorry if it's annoying people. If I just trim that little bit off there. When I become a millionaire, I'll get all the proper stuff, you know, to set up a proper YouTube studio. And as that's unlikely to ever happen, it could be a while. That is definitely the right side down. No, I'm going to put it upside down. Right. Yeah. So. Oh, would you stay still? Just want to get that bulky bit off there. It's funny actually, I was listening to another YouTuber the other day, and she was saying that I can't remember who it was, but she said, you know, maybe look at your volume on your machine, because even though you turn it up on the YouTube, you know, when you're watching it, I know I have to do it every now and again because I watch most of my, I don't have a TV, so most of my entertainment, if you like, is through my PC. So check your volume setting on your, whatever you watch YouTube on. If it's your laptop or your PC or something, it might be that you've got it set really low actually on the machine itself that you're watching on, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I've got like a, at the bottom of my PC screen, there's a little button with the speaker icon, and click on that, because you might find that your speakers are down really quite low, and that could be what the problem is. I don't know. I'm not terribly IT literate, but that bit I do know, because I myself have had to turn mine up. So right, stop fiddling, Susan, let's get on with this stitching, because that dog will be back and then they'll be barking and it'll drive you nuts. So we're going to do that. We're taking the dog with us this afternoon because I said to my daughter I can't leave him at home because it's separation anxiety big style. Yep, and that's all he does. Right, let's stop talking about the dog and let's get on with this. I don't know if I like that now. I'll tell you what, I have got some blue seam binding there. Right, let's do some stitching and we'll sort that out in a bit. I like that there, that's staying. And I'm thinking ribbon embroidery around here. Let's get on with it. I've got a little bit of very thin batting on the back. I just want a very slightly quilted effect, and that's that really. Let's just stop this falling off. Right. Okay. This is, I think it's the 5mm ribbon. I say they're all silks. I get mine from, I can't remember what they're called. I'll just put those there for now. Might not get this all done. I probably won't actually, because I want to do quite a bit, believe it or not, because I quite like this one. So of course it's not going to come through because it's ribbon. Bear with me. I don't know why I put these pliers away, because I invariably need them. I think just maybe 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can do a French knot. Yep, this is where I break the needle. Fantastic. Why aren't you going through? Because that is not thick batting. Okay. Disaster. Step 1. Disaster. Break the needle. That does happen actually with these finer chenille needles. They can be quite weak. I've already bent one. I mean, luckily I've got another packet of them. Maybe this is too thick. Maybe I'll take this batting off the back. It's more like a felt actually, and that could be what the problem is. Right. Okay, we'll take that off. We can always put it back on later when we're doing the stitching. New needle. Try again. You're going to remove that out of the back of that, because that might stop it going through. God, it's going well. Right, 1. Oh dear lordy. Right. Hopefully this afternoon he'll get exhausted and I might be able to get something done this afternoon. Oh, come on. What's going on? Not usually that tough. Oh, it's sent to try me today, isn't it? No, stop, because you've gone wrong. It's because I'm rushing. Calm down. Calm down. Maybe we won't do the French knots. Maybe we will just do a lazy daisy. That might look quite nice because it's not liking going through. Let's have a look. Okay. It is fiddly sometimes working with silk ribbon, but to me it's worth it. I love it. I love the effect. I've actually got a little kit there that I clean forgot I had, so I'm glad I went in that box. Right, that's quite pretty. Right, we'll do that. We'll do Lazy Daisies, and that one at the end can have a Lazy Daisy with a French knot through it. I think my ribbon's too long. You're only supposed to work with short lengths when you're doing this, because you do get this problem otherwise. What the heck is that? It's going well, isn't it? Oh dear lordy, come on. Not usually this bad. I just can't think how to pull it that way. Okay. We're going to have a day like that today, are we? Yeah, see, I've still got a load at the back. Right, let's pull that through. Get there, hang on. Still, at least you get to see that actually working with silk can be a pain sometimes. Okay. I think the problem is that is far too long. So let me just take a bit off there. We can always use that bit. Let's try again. Keep meaning to get myself a pair of those mini hair straighteners, because that's really good for uncreasing the silk, but I'll keep forgetting. I don't think putting my GHDs on here will do it any good. I'll probably end up with a fire. you can see what I'm doing. I'll pause you because otherwise this video will be going on for like 3 hours. I'll pause you and I'll bring you back when this is all stitched, and we'll get on with the next bit, so it won't be long. Right, that was painful. Okay, got through it. Let me just show you. I just started tacking down the lace here, but yeah, so I've done the lazy daisy. I'm so sorry about this lighting. It's sunshine and showers today, so yeah, that looks quite pretty actually. I'm quite pleased with that. It's actually sticking really well, so I'm going to make that be fine and do. I started tacking down the lace here, and I thought it needs more wintry stuff. So I've got these snowflake sequins. I don't know if you can see, they're iridescent. Let me just see if I can get you in a bit closer. Hold tight. Sometimes, yeah, there we are. Yeah. So, but the trouble is they've got no holes. So this might work, it might not. I'm going to attempt to get my bradawl to go through the centre, if it will. Yeah, it does. Centre-ish. Has that gone right through? Yeah. So I can actually stitch them on. So I'll just quickly do those. Just needs a little hole. I've got some tiny little pearls here, so I'm going to stitch one of those in the middle of each one. Just thought it didn't look very wintry. I don't want it to be Christmas, but I want it to be winter, because that image is so faint, but looks vintage. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's put on a snowflake. Lighting is so bad. Oh, that's why there's two there. Okay. Oh, the backing. Oh, that's interesting. They've got a backing on them. Huh. Let's pop the backing. Right, okay. I totally digress. So just put that on. There's white and cream in here. I want the white ones. So, big sigh. Ugh. I've put the wadding on the back now because I want to do stitching now, and I want it to have that that kind of quilted look, if you like. Where should we put the other one? About there. I'm going to drag the threads. I know it's naughty, but whoa, there's one that was alive. One there, one there. Where should we put the other one? Down here somewhere? That's good. It's kind of doing a twofold thing. It's holding the lace down and holding the sequin on as well. Right, that'll do for that side. I think we'll put some over the other side. Must be, yeah, two separate sequins. How weird. Yeah, because they're both iridescent, so there may be one down there or something. Right. Right, what's going on? Cute. You stay there. Oh, it's going to be one of them days. Stay there. Right. Okay. Another one there. Yeah. I stayed in screen. Sorry, I've moved that, haven't I? No, it's okay. Yeah, I think one more there and then one down the bottom. Just move this over here. It's very naughty, I know, but needs must. I angle that one there, that'll hold down the edge of that netting as well. Of course, we need one more bead. Can I get in, please? Hello. Thank you. Add a couple, just in case I feel the urge to put another snowflake on. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do we need another one? I was going to put the puffs down here, wasn't I? So I think they're quite cute there. I can't decide on this stuff, although it is a holly. I don't think the green, or is it? Yeah, see, if those greens had come out less blue, it would look better, but they did. So I say it wasn't the fault of the cartridge, it was probably the fabric that I printed on, because it is a brand new. I don't know, maybe we'll think of something else to fill in there. Right, let's just fasten that one off. Okay, I like it. I thought it was going to be a disaster, so because that silk would not behave. It was better once I took the batting off the back, so but there it is. Okay, what I'll do is stitch on the puffs, and then I think we'll call it a video, and then I'll come back and do another one and do some stitching down the bottom there, I really fancy doing some different stitches and stuff like that. So let's just, I didn't get any blue thread, so just bear with me. Oh, these shadows are driving me nuts. I hope they're not driving you nuts. I'm sorry. There's not a lot you can do when the weather's not playing. It's not too bad. Nope. No, I think we'll go with that one actually. That looks quite neutral, just in case it shows on the edges. Okay. Can't think I've got much else to talk to you about, I'll be honest with you. I say we're off to a Halloween thing this afternoon. I don't know what that's going to be like, but we shall see. Eleanor's getting very excited because it's her birthday on Monday. She was born on Halloween. It says a lot. So yeah, she's getting super excited about birthdays and what have you. So yeah, I think when you're, well, is she 8 this year? Gosh. Yeah, when you're that age, you know, birthdays are super exciting, obviously. Give it another 8 years and it'll be a 16-year-old and it'll be like, oh, I just want to go out with my mates. Gosh, 8 years. I'm sure that'll soon fly by. Then she'll be a dreaded teenager. And boy, is she going to be a handful. I said to my daughter, good luck with that one. Because she is quite the independent little madam. So, which, I don't know. Is it a good thing? Bad thing? I don't know. Kids today, they're totally different to, you know. What's my youngest? She's 29, so yeah, different generations, isn't it? I think we try to understand them, don't we? I try to understand the world they live in and what have you, but it's not easy. Where'd that come from? Random bit of thread. You go back to when I grew up. I mean, my grandfather, my mum's dad, terribly Victorian. We never ever called him by his first name. It was always Grandad Rogers, you know, that was it. And very Victorian gentleman he was indeed. And my grandmother, my mum's mum, she never wore trousers. He despised trousers. I don't think he actually forbade her from wearing them, but he made it quite clear that he didn't like them, so she never wore them. And when he passed away, the first thing she did was went out and bought herself a pair of trousers. It's quite funny. She's lovely, my nan. Absolutely bonkers, but yeah, she's lovely. Yeah, she went out and bought herself a pair of trousers. And because I mean, it was even, you know, in the winter it was a woolly skirt and thick stockings, you know. But yeah, she said trousers. Oh, I wish I'd have bought years ago. But he was, as I say, I don't think he ever forbade it. I mean, he wasn't that kind of guy, but I think she just did it out of respect for her husband, you know, and that was that. So yeah, dear old thing she was. Very creative. It's where I get all my creativity from. We were never artistic, but we are creative, so really. Yeah, I love my nanny. She was the best. Right, you need to move over a little bit, mister. Just there. You're in a nice cluster. She'd have loved all this sort of stuff, my nan. And she'd have been really good at it as well. She was a furrier. Bit controversial, I know, but she lived in Richmond in London, and there was a guy there. I think he was a Jewish gentleman, and she used to make lots of fur hats and coats and stuff. I know it's terribly controversial, but it was back in the day. That was what. And yeah, she used to make all these hats and gloves and coats and all sorts. Pin money. So. And my grandfather was a funeral director. Yeah, happy childhood. We used to go there quite a lot, and yeah, used to see the hearses pulling up with the coffins, and oh, so death and stuff just doesn't bother me at all. I'll be honest with you. So sorry, that's very very controversial. I'll shut up. So right, I like this so far. This is actually going better than planned. Hallelujah. I might find. I've got a big. I've got a big bead that can go in the middle of those. These shadows are bonkers, aren't they? Typical winter in England, unfortunately. The sun just, you know, doesn't come up over the yard arm. This is not all my beads, but this is the twiddly bits that I just had left over. And I decanted them into these little things that I bought from China. I think they're for diamond painting, but they work, so I'm not going to complain. Got a little flower there. You could go in there. Again, shadows. Let's move those out of the way of the sun. What sun there is. That's quite nice. What have we got there? We've got some blue drops. It's all very blue, but ooh, there's a little sparkly flower there. What do we reckon? Just do it. Just do it, Susan. Just do it. Right, I'll stitch these on and we'll call that a video, and then we'll do some stitching in the next one, I think, because there's just been very little stitching here. It's just been, well, I suppose the lazy daisy. But now then, do we want another little, oh please tell me you've got a hole. You haven't, have you? Hold on. It's got the clay stuck in it. Yeah, there we are. If you ever get a bead that feels like that, just gently wiggle and push through, because they're done on a mandrel, and that has like a clay substance on it, on the mandrel, to release the bead. Yeah, you just have to break through that sometimes. Now, are you going to be diddy enough? You might be, actually. Yeah, I'll say I've got tons of videos I want to do with you guys, but at the moment I'm just not finding the time, and I don't know why. Are you going to come through? What are you going to do? No. Okay, you need a beading needle, do you? Well, that would just be about typical, wouldn't it? It breaks the bead. It breaks the bead. Okay. Tell you what. Oh, goodness me. What is it, my day for needles today? Thank you. Why are you being a weirdo? Oh, it's all sent to try me today, folks. It's all sent to try me. Just hold on to that. Pull that, and hopefully the thread won't break. We'll have a nice centre for our Suffolk Poff. Poof. Okay, this weird glass blue bead thing. Flower. It's gone. Okay. No idea if this video is any good. I apologise if it's rubbish. It's should be alright. I'll have a look. Very unusual colour, blue. I don't know what. Well, I think it was because that's kind of like gone like a bluey green in the background there. That's what inspired the blue, I think. So yeah, had that printed more green, we would have gone a different direction. So be led by your work. Right. Okay, we're going to call that a video for this one, and then I will come back and do a stitching one, probably on Sunday once the dog's gone home, because then I can concentrate and I know I've not got to worry about the noise level because he's very loud when he barks. Okay, let me get you up close and you can see. So there's the beads and the snowflakes, and we just get the, see, iridescent, pretty. More snowflakes there. Yeah, as I say, if this had come out really dark green, but it's kind of gone sort of a tealy blue, that's what's kind of influenced the blue beads here. So that's those. But yeah, this, I really want to stitch this and emphasize this lovely lacy edge here, and maybe we'll do something in there. I'll get some inspiration, but so far I'm kind of liking it. So I like the snowflakes holding that down, and it's really cool. Yeah, all right, we'll call that a video. As I say, I'll come back and we'll do a stitching one, hopefully on Sunday. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.